What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Holding It Down with Three Plates Tommy. This weekend is going down January 24th. Make sure you guys go and check it out. We have Chistecito at Cervezacito Brewery. Make sure you stop by. It's going to be a good time. Today, we got a special guest that's going to be there that night, closing it out, letting everybody know we got Dante Chang in the building.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Dante? Thank you for blessing us.
Thank you for having
our
me.
show.
Thank you for
coming
having
out
me.
here. I know you came from far, huh?
It was kind of far, man. I came from the Valley, and this Orange County. For those, if you have any idea, that's a little bit of a drive.
It's
man.
a mission, huh? You're like, it seems short.
Especially because of traffic. You know what I'm saying? And because y'all wanted me to come at 5 p.m. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, no, I
Would
gotta
have been
do it
stuck in
at
traffic.
night.
Motherfucker, that's like a San Francisco trip.
That way you could just smooth cruise it on the way home.
Shit, I hope so.
Kicking
You'll
it.
never know with LA, man. They surprise you with the traffic.
I know you go down the street right by your house, stuck.
Yeah, man. That's
Going
how it was.
backwards on the freeway.
That's how it was, man. Going 18 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And what's up? Are you an LA native or?
nah. I'm from the DMV area, DC, Maryland, Virginia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And when did you come out here?
Long time ago, bro. I go back and forth a lot though. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I just got back, so my accent is gonna be strong.
Yeah.
It's gonna fizz out in about 3-4 weeks.
So you pop in and out of over there.
Yeah, I go back and forth. You know what
Yeah?
I mean? Got to see my people. You know, spend time with my family. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And do you do comedy out there?
yeah, I do comedy out there.
Did you start out there?
Nah, I started in LA though.
Yeah?
Yeah. I started in LA. And I'm glad I started in LA because the DC style is very conservative, very narrow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't, I mean, they're not really, they're good writers out there. There's good comedians out there. Don't get it twisted. There's good comedians I think everywhere, but like, they're very conservative. They keep it very political, a lot of them. Good writers, but not the greatest performers. You know what I mean? Being in LA, or like if you're from New York, I think watching, because you get influenced by your surroundings, and I think it's a cool thing to like being able to perform. Performing is the most important thing.
Yeah.
It trumps everything to me. In my opinion, a good performer will destroy a good writer any day of the week.
Yeah, because you move and you show the.
It's just exciting to watch.
Tell the story.
It's exciting to watch. It's fun to watch.
You know, you know you've lived it, especially if you're telling a story that you've lived or told. You're like, you add a little something to it to make it.
Sometimes, like, man, this is what I realized, man. When I was 6 months in, I was doing a show and I bombed, right?
Yeah.
And I seen somebody else go up after me and they killed, right? And I was looking at, I was asking the girl I was dating at the time. I was like, yo, I don't understand. My joke was better. It was written better. You know what I mean? She said, yes, it was, but she knew how to perform it. You know, she knew how to perform her joke better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I kind of like learned. I was like, yo, you gotta learn how to perform. You gotta learn how to maneuver. Yeah, whatever. I mean, also that's not everybody. So if that's not you, you don't gotta. I feel like when you force it, then it looks awkward.
Yeah.
You know
Do you ever like read?
people. You're just talking about Jesus Sepulveda. He's a phenomenal performer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's just phenomenal at it. You know what I mean?
It's cool when you see somebody tell a story up there and they're just doing their thing and having fun and you believe it.
They sell it.
Yeah, you're like,
sell it.
that motherfucker be telling a story about getting a flat tire.
Yeah, we're a salesman.
And you're like, what?
Because
Man.
like it's like the things that you feel inside as an audience member, and it's coming out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not everybody could express that, man. You know.
And then when you bombed that first, was that one of the first times you went up and you bombed?
Yeah, it was.
Was it bad?
Look, I wouldn't say it was
you were
bad.
like, God.
I would say it was one of my worst ones. I had at the beginning, like, it's weird. I had a good start.
Yeah.
And my first set was good. My second set was good. A lot of my beginning sets were good. And then this is the good thing. People were like, yo, you know, I honestly got to a point where I thought I was never gonna bomb.
Yeah.
So it took a while. It took a while. Yeah, it took a while. I had all the confidence in the world. I really believed in myself. Still believe in myself, but I had a very high belief in myself even then. And then, like,
would you always be doing new stuff or
the first year, like, I found a set that worked. You know what I mean? Talking about my family.
Getting it,
and
got that down.
just got personal and it went over. As soon as I found that set that went over, I just kind of stuck with it at the beginning. Now, yeah, you know, it's fun to like kind of mess around. I mean, but I do realize if you have a set, that's how you really kill. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you kind of just like do like new shit all the time, it goes up and down because you don't know if this is gonna work.
Yeah.
You just kind of throwing haymakers out there. It's like throwing a new punch.
Yeah. Like when I first started, I would go to like the comedy store and just watch the comics. And I was tripping out how, because I thought it was like, oh, you got to just say new stuff every time, you know?
Nah.
And then I would see them be in this room doing their set, and then they would do the same set over here.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. Like,
I thought that too.
And then I started, you know?
I got really self-conscious at the beginning if the motherfuckers came, if I knew a group of people. Because I remember my very first show ever, a good amount of those people kept following me to my next show and my next show. I didn't know them, but I met them at my first show. You know what I'm saying? And I would be self-conscious about doing the same shit over and over again because I was like, damn, this group of people that they like me, they show me love, they're coming. And so I would sometimes force a new joke. And it would go over because sometimes this is what I realized, man. Like, if you get in bed with people, if people come in to see you, and it's hard to almost let them down because they already like you. You know what I mean? Once somebody already like you, you're gold, man.
And sometimes I'll be like, tell this joke.
You can tell a bad joke. You could be high and have a slow set. It don't matter if they fuck with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just be like, hell yeah, that fool's tired. He's cool.
Yeah, it don't matter.
No, but I do that. I get that sometimes where I'm like, damn, these fools are here again. And I'm like, you know, I'm like, fool, I'm sure last time they were like, I said these jokes, you know, but they don't care.
I don't give a fuck
They're like,
anymore.
hey, it was a good time. Thank you.
I don't give a fuck.
And I'm like, hell yeah, you know.
But at the end of the day, when you think about most comedians you don't watch, do you remember all their jokes? See, we just put so much pressure on ourselves and we think we're the center of the world. But at the end of the day, motherfuckers ain't gonna remember. All they remember is how you made them feel.
Yeah.
They made me laugh. You can make them laugh with the same joke. They'd be like, oh yeah, I remember that joke.
Yeah.
It's like a movie. You know what I mean? You watch the same movie over again. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. And it's even more precious because as a live performer, your beats are going to be different every time you hit it. Even if it's slightly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's some people that are fucking technical freaks who keep it the same every time. But like, you know, like usually every performance, like every stand-up, I believe every performance is different. Even if you say the same thing, every show is different. It's kind of like snowflakes. They say snowflakes there's not two alike.
It ain't the same.
Ever. There's no two shows ever alike. Similar shows. That show is kind of like this one, but it's still not exactly the same. It's at a different venue probably.
Different people.
You know, there's never going to be the same people ever.
Yeah.
Unless you're performing in front of 8 motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Then possibly.
You ever done that?
Of course.
When you're like, I went to this little bar over here. They're like, hey, come down here. And they had a flyer and everything. I was like, oh, it's going to be cracking at this motherfucker. I get there and it's like 4 fools at the bar. And then I went up and it's like, you just walk in, it's a bar, like a couple chairs over here. And then there's like a little stage with a DJ already on it. And then I was like, oh, cool. So I walked towards the back and I was like, hey, it's the back. Mm-hmm. There's like stairs and shit. And I was like, hey, we're, they're like, oh, that's the stage right there. I was like, ah, damn. And there was probably like 12 people in there and like 6 comics.
Uh-huh.
And then we were just doing our thing right there. But it's like, people are laughing at the comics and some people were watching the game and everything. And I think you gotta, with time you get their attention, like at first they'll be like, oh, whatever, I'm watching the game. And then they'll listen to you and then you have a niece who's laughing and be like, oh, what's he saying? And then that's how you like getting fools in the chokehold, you know? I would say like comedy is like getting a motherfucker in a chokehold. As soon as you get there, don't lose grip. Just keep going. You're gonna keep them there. But if you let them slip away, you're gonna lose them. So just keep them going. You see some shit hitting, bam, hit them with another one that you know is gonna hit. If you know that you read the room, I don't know. I just like learned it from just telling a story to homies. Like, oh, this one listening to this story, I'm gonna tell another story about whatever. But yeah, it's like. Doing small rooms like that, I don't know. I think it kind of helps you, like to be like, hey, hit them with this one, hit them with this, hit them with this. Get these guys' attention to where everyone's like, fuck this game. What's this guy saying?
No, the small rooms are good. If you could kill a small room, you could kill a big room. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I agree with that.
And how like your transition, because that's big. DC and like East Coast comedy, how you were saying is way different. Where do you feel comfortable doing comedy now?
I think here.
Yeah.
Because I've done the most sets here. You know what I mean?
Most.
This is a very performance-based area. You know what I mean? East Coast is more material-based, I feel like, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Yeah, sure, my act works. I mean, I feel like I honestly have the confidence to say, I'm not going to say I could kill in Afghanistan, but like anywhere in the U.S., I think I could kill. Anywhere. I just believe, I believe, like I told you, I have a strong belief in myself.
Drop a pin, motherfucker.
I'm not going to lie to tell you, I do believe I'm that damn good.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
good.
I do have this belief that I am that damn good. And no lie, usually when I go to this new city, my first set ain't the best. But by the second or third show, I figure them out.
Yeah,
I figure out what works
well,
here. Because every place is slightly different. I've been in cities where my B material hits harder than my A material. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but it's just, you figure that out. You're like, wait a minute, this joke ain't going over. This always go over. Then you hit your B joint, and then like it goes over. Like you go to the middle set where like you're not as, your B material is, and it's hitting harder. You know what I mean? Like, hold up, this is what works here.
Yeah.
It's the more relatable or whatever. I noticed that I go to a place and I talk about my family, they just won't get it because there's no Asian people in that town. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta accept that. It is what it is. They don't understand. They want to fuck with you. And people always say, fuck this audience. Nah, man, it's you. I hate people that say that. I hate people that blame the audience.
Oh, fuck you guys.
No, yeah, I hate that shit.
Hey,
it's
dog,
you.
what, dog?
It's you. No, fuck you guys is a joke with a smile.
Because fools want to go there to laugh.
Yeah, why you think they here?
They want to go and laugh, dog. They don't want to go hear whatever you tripping on them.
It's all on you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you one of them people that try to blame the audience, man, you just ain't that good. You know what I'm saying? Like you just ain't good. Like don't blame the audience. It's
they're dead out there. I'll be like, shh. I've heard they're dead out there. Went out there. I was like, shit.
It's always on the performer.
Motherfuckers, yeah.
Don't put it on the audience.
Yeah.
I hate people that do that shit. You know, I think you're corny. I think you're corny if you do that. Whichever camera.
There's you right here.
Yeah, I think you're corny if you do that motherfucker shit. Blame the goddamn audience. Don't blame the audience, man. It's on you. It's your responsibility. Yeah, they're harder to make laugh today. This audience is harder than usual. It's still on you.
Yeah.
Just like if you a fighter. Yeah, this guy's tougher than your usual opponent. It's your job to beat him.
Yeah,
it's your job. And then you a fighter.
Be like, nah, it's because, you know what I'm saying? We were I don't like the area. Like
most people are just, I just noticed that I just be just 100%. Like most people are soft.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Most people at any given point, they try to blame something else, the audience, the circumstance, the lights, the fucking club, the people talking. Oh, people was talking. I couldn't even
see the light. I didn't see what I was doing. The fucking lights are all right.
You shut them up.
Close your eyes in.
The only way I could say, okay, it was the audience, did they all pull out a fucking gun and start shooting your ass?
Yeah, like,
or they start doing something. You just had
start throwing shit.
They didn't really come for comedy. They came to come shoot your ass, so they came to fuck you up.
Beat this
then
fool
all
up.
right, it was the audience then. But if they came there to laugh, they bought a ticket or whatever the case may be. They got a free ticket, whatever. They came here to enjoy themselves. They did not come here to not laugh at your ass. So if you can't make them laugh, it's on you. You know what I'm saying? It's on you. Don't try to shift the blame. I think you're really bitch made if you do that. I think you're a soft motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Be like,
every time I've not had a great set, I put it on myself. You know what I mean? I blame myself. You know what I mean? I am not. I just don't believe in that soft shit. I just don't believe in that sucker shit. That's sucker shit.
Yeah.
To me, you know what I'm saying? Like if you try blame anybody but yourself, I hate that shit. Despise it. So much that I've went on about it for like 3 minutes.
Get him!
For 3 minutes, I don't went on this shit because motherfuckers.
Yeah, supposed to be doing it, making excuses. No,
soft motherfuckers.
They brought me here. I didn't even know. Like all of a sudden, I was supposed to go on that fucking this time, and then they flipped me to this.
Yeah,
what? No, you're there. Go up.
You had to follow.
If you get there right away, and they're like, "Hey, food, some food trip. Can you go up right now?" Yes.
So and so bumped you.
What's up? Yeah, and then after, don't be like, "Oh yeah, dog. I was supposed to go on at 10 o'clock. They threw me on right now. Like I wasn't even ready." Food. What do you mean?
That's when I realized, man. Like I remember my first year. My first year, I had to follow Marlon Wayans, And no lie, I was legit scared. You know what I mean? Legit scared.
Who was murdering?
He was murdering up there. But then I went up there and I was so scared I could feel my body shaking. And I still did good.
You're like, these motherfuckers are gonna see this.
No, but this is what I realized. I was like, this is when I realized, what the fuck am I scared for? Why the fuck was I? I was never scared again of anybody.
It's the same people right here.
There's
Like
nobody in the business, not even the people that I admire the most, not even the best in the business that give me an ounce of fear now. You know what I mean? It's kind of like fighting the bully. You fight the biggest guy, you have no fear after that. You just don't know. Oh, I've been beat up, so what? You know what I mean? Fuck cares. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna go at it.
And then what's cool is going like when somebody murdered and then you go up here, you're just like, hey, well, you gotta fucking put that fucking.
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
You gotta put that heat and they put you to be like, all right.
It makes you who you are.
Yeah.
Those are the best moments. Like whenever I see a lineup and everybody's scared to follow that motherfucker, I'll follow that motherfucker.
You be like, shoot me,
you know what I mean? Now there's some nights where I'm like, I'm not in the mood. You know what I mean? I'm not scared. I'm just not in the mood to just because you have to work. Yeah. You know what I mean? Some nights I don't want to work. I just want to fucking get everybody. I just want everybody to laugh.
And what's your spots out like out here that you do comedy?
Out here, like I don't be out Orange County a lot.
No, like in like it's like Southern California, like LA.
Well, sure, I mean, I performed everywhere before, but like I got Ice House coming up. I got a spot out here next week in Orange County.
Yeah, and then you got our spot, Chistecito.
You know what I mean? So
closing.
I got my spot Flashback. I do often in Van Nuys. I do that often.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It's like my workout joint. You know what I mean? So I do that often. Yeah, man. Wherever they book me, man. Wherever they tell me to go, I just go.
And you just get out there and you don't have a I don't know, like a home base. You know how fools are like, oh, the comedy store.
Not really. I mean, like,
do you ever go to the store?
Yeah, I go there when I'm booked. I did a show. I was booked there like a month or two ago.
Yeah.
You know, right before I left town, I did a show, and yeah, but I don't know, man. I like being able to move. I don't like anybody claiming me, man.
Yeah.
I remember when I don't want to I'm not throwing shade on anybody. When a club kind of looked at me like I was their comedian, I kind of just stopped going. I didn't go there as much, just because I don't like anybody claiming me, man. You know what I mean? Now. That will change with a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah, you like if they give you like
pay me, motherfucker.
You would do what do they call it? A residency? Would you do that somewhere? Like if Vegas hit you up right now, like, hey, come hit the Rio.
I don't like doing the same shit over and over again. The money's right. It depends. You know what I'm saying? I might be able to work with you
because they make cheese out there for the comics that do that.
I know,
and they'll be like, oh, and it'll be like 10 years, but. They'll be doing the same thing over for years.
Yeah, that exhausts me.
You're like, hey, wait a minute.
That would exhaust me. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if I'll do it. It ain't about the money to me, man. It never was.
And then I always see comics, fool, they'll be like, oh, you gotta write. And then, fool, you see video clips of them 20, 15 years ago, and you're like,
same jokes.
It's your same set, fool.
I know.
I'm like, you're telling me, oh, you gotta write. And yeah, I do. I do write. I write, work on everything. But I'm like, hey, don't give me a hard time because I'm like, hey, I'll throw this joke in here and there. Mm-hmm. Because I'm like, that motherfucker hits. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna throw it in. And they're like, oh, you gotta. I'm like, yeah, I'm new. I gotta write new stuff and come up with. But I'm like, hey, you fools were just starting then too, you know, and you're right now, some fools are still doing those. And I'm like, I get it. And yeah, but I do write. I record myself, ideas, work shit out. Like my neighbors know all my shit. They have to. Because I'll be out there 10 at night talking like, and I'll be doing my set. I'll be going over it. I'll be like, oh no, change this. I'll be telling the story. I'll record myself. I'll go back and listen to it just like that. And sometimes my neighbor will be right there on the side, whatever. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, I'm always just trying, just doing it. But I do notice that I go back to, like if I'm somewhere and I'm like, all right, this is, my new stuff is cool, and I'll try like something I know hits and no hit, dog. And I'm like, I ain't here forever, dog. My set, I'm not here closing the show. I'm trying to get these fools in this short packed 10 minutes that they gave me, 15 minutes, I'm trying to get these motherfuckers going, you know? So I'm not going to be like, oh, like I want to bam, 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 hit them. And if I know that this is going to hit and it's hitting, then I'm going to hit them. But I mostly try to do new stuff, try out new stuff. But, you know, it's like if you know what's going to hit, it's going to hit.
It depends, man. Like, I do, like, I give that some thought sometimes. Like, I like doing new stuff. I like the, it kind of feels like that rush you feel when you first started, when you're not sure how it's going to go. And there's a part of me that's addicted to that feeling. You know what I mean? I like that feeling, especially if you come up with new shit and it does well. You feel good. You feel like you won something. And then sometimes when you kill with your regular set, you're like, God, I've done this set so many times. You know what I mean? We go through it. Our brain plays tricks on it. At the end of the day, it don't matter. But I look at it like this. If the audience has paid a good amount of money, if they're paying like $50 a ticket or some shit, you can't fuck around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't give them new shit. You gotta make sure. You might give them one in the middle, the new joint you like, put it in the middle, test it out a little something. But man, that shit don't work. Just go back to your shit.
You got to hit them with where
they paid a lot of money.
And fools will be like, that's right.
Now, if it's a goddamn, you know what I mean? If they got free tickets or something.
Yeah, you'd be like, I'm going to hit them. I'm doing all the new shit.
I'm giving you new shit.
Yeah, I'm talking about my cousin.
Right now.
I'm talking about
I'm
fucking
testing these motherfucking
everything.
Jokes on you.
Yeah. And
like,
then, and then sometimes that's where you get you're like, oh, I am going to use that one. That motherfucker was hitting. And then sometimes you just veer off.
Yeah.
I'll be like, I'll go in there thinking like, all right, boom, boom, boom. I'm going to go from this to this, like bank off each other. And then I'll end up just fucking talking about something else. And I'll be like, oh shit, that's what I like. All right, you know, and then let's go. Get off there, you know. And then before they fucking had to drag me off to say, get this motherfucker off the stage. And fool came out, hey, let's go. I was like, fuck, I didn't know. But I had motherfuckers going crazy. And then I didn't even know about fucking look at the light that's flashing. Nothing, you know? I was just like, I'm going to go up there.
You're a nightmare.
They're going to tell me when to fucking come off, right? They're like, no, fool, you have to look at that light. I was like, dick, I didn't know. They're like, all right, well, fuck it, you know? But I just went into the time that just a performer was going to come up and talk and shit, which is like, it was cool, but it wasn't cool. They're like, don't do that again. I was like, fool, this is my fucking second, third time doing this shit, the fuck, you know? And
I got chewed out before.
But yeah, fool, you ever do that when you just go crazy?
I didn't see the light though. I mean, like, because I always try to be respectful. I try to even leave a minute off. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me a 2-minute light or whatever. Or give me a minute light. And I try to time it where I get off and there's still a little time left because, man, like, I hate motherfuckers that run the light. I hate them motherfuckers. You guys are just assholes. That's the biggest thing. Now from knowing that now. Knowing, like, we didn't know, you didn't know. But if you knowingly do that shit.
Water on me right now. Hey, fool.
Fuck you.
Don't do that again, Tommy. No.
Like,
I did that once.
Especially, look, I done it too, unknowingly.
A couple times.
If you did, yeah, I mean, I haven't done it that much, to be honest. As soon as I try to be respectful of it, but I tell you this, you consistently do it, Tommy, you asshole. Man.
Oh, no, I don't. Not no more. I didn't do it because
you asshole. This man, hey, if you run the light too, you an asshole. You run the light, you see that light, you just keep going. You an asshole.
And you know what? I didn't think about it until some man told me why. He's like, hey, motherfucker, you went over your time, dude. That's not cool. This guy was supposed to go up after you, and he had fucking time. He had his whole fucking shit. You went into his fucking time. What's up with that, dog?
Especially
nobody went into your time, and I'm like, oh,
especially if you ain't sent no tickets and you running the goddamn light. Now, if you sold 200 tickets, you run the light a little bit, I ain't gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because you generated money and interest. But if you ain't draw no fucking body and you up there bombing this shit and run the goddamn light.
No. Well, that's where he's at. I don't care how good you're doing.
It don't matter.
Up there.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
He's like, you have. You had. I'm like,
you have to respect.
I'm like, you heard them. He's like, it doesn't matter, dude. He's all, you got to respect the next comic, bro. And I'm like, I'm sorry. And I told the fool, hey, my bad, dog. He's like, no, go.
No, but if they tell you, like sometimes, like if they tell you can run it a little bit, it's different. You know what I'm saying? If they gave you the green light, you don't get no green light. You just do this shit because your ego can't take the fact that you bombed, or you just can't get it, or you killing even, and you just can't get enough because your fucking dick is wet. Motherfucker, you a bitch ass.
No,
dude.
but when fools are bombing and you're like, when they'll be like all quiet and shit, and you'll be like, hey, get this motherfucker out there. What's up, dog? You know, and it's like, I get it.
Yep.
Like, hey, come on, man. Hey, what about fools that be telling stories like up there? You'd be like, it's all silent and shit. And I've noticed there's comedians now that I'm like, what the fuck? These fools that just be like.
But it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, it's stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you have a payoff at the end, it's all good. You know what I mean? Sometimes, what's what they say, you should get a laugh every 30 seconds or something like that. But look, sometimes you could tell a 3-minute story. If the payoff is good.
At the end.
If the payoff is good, it's all good. But if you just talking and shit, and bragging about your life, or just talking about your life, or whatever you doing up there, and it don't got no punch at the end, like, hey, dog, that's not stand-up comedy.
You be like,
go get a therapist.
Yeah, be like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
this
just don't, I mean, ain't nobody trying to
fools
hear
are
that
just
shit.
up there.
Bragging about their credentials or something, or bragging about their life. Dog, that's cool, man. Tell me you can brag about your life off stage. I hear you out.
Tell me in the parking lot.
I'll smile at you and pat you on the back.
We got it all the time.
But on stage though, man, you got it has to be joke structured, or at least say funny shit in between.
Yeah.
At least go fucking structure that shit where it's working for the stage. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't just fucking yap your goddamn mouth.
Yeah,
nobody trying to hear that shit. It's weird though. I do have a bit, but it's probably like 2 minutes long, and it's very personal about my childhood. It's weird. So if it does this for you, I don't know what to think about this, right? So, because I actually had to start. Whenever I say this bit, it's very personal, so everything else goes over stronger afterwards because the audience feels like they know me and relate to me, or they connected with me or something. They feel like they know me, and everything goes over like even harder afterwards. So I've been at a weird place with that because I don't like the quietness during the bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's quiet. Everyone's engaged. They like it. Some people tell me how much they love it, but everything after that hits even harder. But it's weird. I don't like those 2-3 minutes of fucking silence. I don't like it. Even though we're supposed to be comfortable. Yeah, silence is good while you're setting up your bit. Silence, because that means they're listening. But this silence, knowing there's not a true payoff, bothers me a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. So the story thing, it bothers me a little bit if it's me. You know, everybody, if that's what you, at the end of the day, let me go back to what I'm saying. Let me go back on what I said. If that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. But you're not doing comedy.
Yeah.
You're doing therapy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not.
Yeah, fools are up
stand-up comedy to me. I mean, you know what? The stand-up comedy is really altered. It's something different recently. It's changed. There's so many different methods. There's event shows now. There's motherfucking everybody's running a damn dating game for the
comedy shit.
Yeah, you see that shit?
They do like speed dating
they
comedy.
Doing speed dating comedy on their shows and shit. Everybody trying that shit.
Like, dog.
And you ain't seen that?
No.
Nah, everybody doing dating shows. Not everybody, but a lot of people
fools.
start doing dating shows and shit. Like, you know, like they'll bring up a single girl and see who want to get at her.
Oh, on stage you mean?
On stage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I thought you meant like reels and shit. No.
I ain't knocking it.
Man, I know what you're talking about. Where I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
If
like,
it worked for you,
fool, if I'm there, like how you say, you read it from the audience, fool, like you paid your ticket, you're probably there with your chick. Fool, you ain't trying to have this fool up there like, hey, who's single in the audience? You, all right, come up here. We're going to ask you some questions. Like, get the fuck. Come on, fool, tell some jokes.
There was a show when I opened for somebody, and then the girls were trying to get me to come up as one of the contestants. Like, bitch, I was a performer.
Yeah, like.
I just opened for the person. I am not going to go back up there as a fucking candidate for your ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah,
you know?
I don't know about
that. No, you know what? I ain't gonna knock it because I have a really cool, a good friend that does it. And he does really well with it, and I wish him the best.
Yeah, there's fools that kill.
I'm not gonna say
like that.
I would never do because if it's funny, it's fine. It's stand-up comedy is always changing.
Yeah, sometimes there'll be crickets.
Changing, you know,
they'll be like, damn,
because stand-up comedy has had the same format for so long. You know what I mean? And now it's starting to change a little bit, you know?
And then now with all the time and you do comedy, weekly?
I try to go up every day, bro.
Daily, you know?
I try to go up every day.
Do you still before, like right before you go up, do you get like a little? You're like, fuck it, I'm here doing my work. Tell my story, do my
honestly,
shit.
when I see, and this is no disrespect to anybody out there. If I'm about to go up and I see the person before me killing, I tell myself, this motherfucker ain't shit.
Yeah.
He ain't better than me. And that's not just it's just me getting in my own head saying, you have nothing to see, you have nothing to fear.
Yeah.
'Cause you're you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because and it is weird. Like I remember I told this to people, a few of my friends who were struggling and who was having a hard time finding their voice and really being consistent on stage. And they said once I told them that, they implemented the same thing and they just started doing well.
Yeah.
And they went to another level after I told them that. I said, self-belief is really an amazing thing. You know what I'm saying? Like some people, that's the only thing that's holding them back. There's some people are great writers. They look good. They're likable. They have everything. The only thing that's holding them back is the self-belief.
Yeah.
They think to themselves, oh, I'm not good enough, or they compare themselves to other people. Man, your only mission is to be better than who you were yesterday. We have this thing where we start to compare ourselves with other people, and then when somebody else is better than us at something else, we start coming down on ourselves, or it makes us feel bad about ourselves. But that's not who you are. You know what I mean? There's something about you that's better than them, but you don't even think about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You think about what someone is better than you at, or someone has more than this than you, or somebody's better at this than you, and all that does is fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? Because it gives you it gives you a complex. You know what I mean? And I do believe self-belief is a very important thing. It gives you, you almost feel like you're untouchable. You know what I mean? Especially when you're on stage. Who else is on stage with you? You're not competing with nobody. It's just you.
Just you.
It's just you. To beat you. That's your that's all of us. All of us. That's our biggest enemy. You.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anybody else, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You know?
Yeah. What about like how do you feel about like comics starting that are really good, funny, and then how they surpass fools that have been doing it for years? Not surpassed, but say they're doing more work, they're traveling, they're doing all this.
You know what? I believe everybody.
And then when some people are like, "Oh yeah, but he didn't earn it,"
that has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I'm like,
because
it's like,
honestly,
or when they say, "No, well, you got to earn," like, I would throw you on, bro, but you're barely, I'm like, fool, these fools are asking, whatever, and then people will be like, nah, because
I don't think that matters.
You fool, you're new. This is a big spot. Like, if
you can generate interest, if you can sell tickets, it doesn't matter.
That it's like it's disrespectful.
I don't care
that you're gonna be there. I'm like,
I never cared. Only because let's
you'd be like,
when I first started, I did get a lot of opportunity, and people did look out for me, and I wasn't treated like a person that just started. So yes, I'm gonna be biased from that angle because people were really good to me. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, there's people that I remember like just being like 8 months in, being able to demolish somebody that's been doing it for 10 years. Yeah. That's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fault that I'm better than you. It's not my fault that I can out-crush you, and I've been doing this for a short amount of time. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
Not my fault that I can sell more tickets than you already. It's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fault that I'm generating more interest than you. It's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and at the end of the day, as a businessman, as a business decision, I'm the better decision at this moment. Just like there's people out there that are better decisions than me. Yeah. I mean, they're a better choice than me in a business decision. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to accept that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, people, I don't put that on this. I look at this. This is a business at the end of the day. It's not about who's funnier. It's about one thing. Who generates interest? Yeah. Who sells tickets? That's it.
Who's getting people in those seats?
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Yeah, that's
it just
what
don't
it
matter.
is.
I don't care. You've been doing this for 20 years and you a killer. It don't fucking matter. Can you
fill an arena? Can you fill a fucking
exactly, man? Like, come on now.
That's what it is. And then it's sometimes when you're like, man, just give me the fucking chance, bro. But some people they'll be like, oh no, because you're new or whatever, and I'll be like, oh, I've noticed that with other people, like other comics that are trying to get big or that are going big. People are like, oh yeah, but he doesn't deserve that, bro. He barely started. Like,
So,
there's people been in line for that
but you know
position,
what?
and
You
I'm like,
notice
dog,
something?
this fool's killing it. He's fucking good.
Somebody said something to me one day. They said, notice this. You notice that anybody that says that, oh, they didn't earn it, or they ain't been doing it this long, I deserve it, those people, they ain't shit.
Yeah.
They're not doing good in life. They're not doing good in general at all. They're not having a good career. Their life is fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're mad at themselves more than anything. Because the people, somebody pointed this out to me one day. They said, look at all the people that are fucking with me, talking shit to me. Look at him. He named every, and I looked down, I said, can you see one? He showed me a list of people that's fucking with him, right? And like, cause he was getting harassed, whatever, right? And he was showing me the list. So he was like, show me one person that's doing well.
Yeah.
Show me one person that's fucking with me that's doing well. Nah, if you're doing well, you're too busy doing
fool,
well.
I don't care about
you're
this.
Not
fool.
fucking. You're not worried about somebody that's been in over 2 years. Now they popping.
Yeah.
I'm like, good for you. No matter where I'm at on my journey. Sometimes I'm up here. Sometimes I'm down here.
Yeah,
that's how the
like,
journey
hey,
is.
Tommy, these fools fucking. Hey, did you see this guy's podcast? He was saying you ain't funny. I was like, who? Like, who?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Who
I'm sure.
there's more than that. I'm sure he's not the only one that doesn't think I'm funny, you know?
I mean, shit, it doesn't matter, bro.
It's like
you're not gonna be fun. Nobody is gonna be funny to everybody.
And then when fools go out of their way to let you know that, like, they're haters, it's like you're burning yourself, dog. All you're doing is letting fools know that you're just a hater on fools.
To me, jealousy is a weak man's emotion. You know what I mean? Like, there's people that I'm not even cool with, that we were once friends, we're not friends no more. When I see them doing well, it makes me feel really good for them. And I'm happy for them. I'm genuinely.
Yeah.
I am. It does not matter, even if we don't speak no more. If I see you doing well, I'm genuinely happy for you.
You're like,
You know what I'm
hell
saying?
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because
like,
I know how hard this business is a fucking cutthroat business. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking very finicky business. You know what I'm saying? So in order to be able to provide for your family and just do well, it's shit. It's not. It takes a lot of work and sometimes a lot of luck. But this is what I say. Sometimes you get lucky, you get somewhere. But the way you move and the way you think and the way you handle your business is going to keep you there. You know what I'm saying? So all that has to fall into place in order for you to continue to work in entertainment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you just hit like such a milestone, you can't go back. You know what I mean? Most people have not. So, like, I'm genuinely happy. This is what I believe. Jealousy is a weak man's emotion. If you look at somebody what somebody's accomplished, even if they're your enemy, and you feel a certain way inside that's negative, you're a soft person.
Yeah, you
are a sucker.
Like,
I can't feel that. Like, I'm almost like immune to feeling that. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, I would say at maybe an extreme case. Like, if I know a fucking goddamn pedophile is like, I mean, yo, this dude is actually causing harm to people.
Yeah.
Then nah. You know what I'm saying? Then nah, you don't.
Yeah, like,
I'm not gonna say you don't deserve it, because who to say what deserves what? If a pedophile pays for a burger, they deserve the burger. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't want.
Fuck that fool. I guess slap that fucking burger out of his mouth.
If you cause harm to the general public, like physical, mental harm, then yeah. Any other situation, I'm happy for you.
You ever seen fools throw blows at comedy shows like other comics?
Man.
Or you ever thrown blows with fools?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I a few times.
Hell yeah.
A few times, like, yeah, I had to check a few people.
You were like, hey, homie, like over some like spots.
Nah, I mean,
or
I mean, shit. I was telling the story earlier. It was somebody, basically. Look, I'm a nice guy.
Yeah,
I'm a nice guy. You could ask anyone out there; they all know me. I'm a nice guy. If you try to test me, I'm gonna warn you. If you continue to test me, I'm gonna check your ass. I'm gonna check your ass. Like, I'm not afraid of, like. This is not necessarily true. People I grew up with, so this is my little homie that I grew up with, looked at me and said, you have no fear in your heart. You fear nothing. I'm like, that's not necessarily true. I do fear, I do have fear in my body.
Die and shit.
No, but if motherfucking, what's his name? John Jones from UFC want to fight me, I am going to be afraid and I'm going to leave.
Be like, well,
I don't want to die. I don't want brain damage for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
But if we in the same realm, I notice this, you bleed just like I do.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So why am I afraid of you? You know what I mean? Especially like if you
Yeah,
try.
don't put me in no heights though.
You afraid of heights?
No, I was just saying there's fools that'll be afraid of heights like a motherfucker.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm afraid. Look, I'm afraid. I noticed that I felt fear on a boat when I was deep in the ocean.
Oh yeah.
I was scared.
You can swim?
Huh?
Can you
Nah.
swim? You don't know how to swim?
I don't know
fool?
how to swim. But I don't think even if I
Fool,
could,
you're like the fourth guest on here that doesn't know how to swim.
I'll be real with you. Even if I knew how to swim, I think I'd be afraid.
What
'Cause
happened with that, dog?
I felt genuine fear.
But what happened?
Huh?
Why didn't you learn how to swim ever?
Dog, there was no
Like
pools,
it wasn't no pool around?
There
or
was no pools, and then I think
beach?
and yeah, just
You never went to the. Like,
I could dog.
You can float and shit.
Yeah, I can float.
you
and
just
shit.
ain't underwater.
Nah,
doing
I
flips
ain't
and-
no motherfucking Michael Phelps.
Like I'll walk.
I'm closer to the guy that can't swim than the Michael Phelps. Let's just say that.
But you stay in the pools. You don't fuck with the beach.
I mean, I ain't gonna go very far.
Feet.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Hey, come out here." No, I'm good right here. The water,
know what I'm saying?
right here. I'm good right here.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when I go to the pool, I go to the deep end. I ain't been to the pool in years, man. But at least 10 years.
Hey, now that I think about it, you were like, when's the last time you went swimming, huh?
Bro, I ain't gonna swim.
Or been to a pool?
I don't even give a fuck.
No, you know what? I'm lying. I take the kids to the pool and
Mm-hmm.
shit when we go on vacation. Go in the little pool, be swimming.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
good
not
swimming.
a pool guy.
Nah.
Nah.
Vacation? Do you ever vacate or you're just constant working?
Dog, it's the weird thing. I don't really care to vacate.
You're like, what the fuck I'm gonna do?
Nah,
Fools
what do you-
travel and shit?
No, I mean, I've tried this shit before. After like a day, all right, I'm done. I'm bored. You know what I'm saying? I want to get back to work. I want to do something. I want to go write a joke. I want to go perform. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to be somewhere familiar. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll go, but I don't think anymore. Like, no more than like 2-3 days.
There's no week vacation.
Nah, hell nah.
Where we're like, oh, we're gonna go to
Hell no.
Greece for fucking 6 days.
It's got to be something. It's got to be something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I can't just go vacate.
It has to be some a little club out there that I can hit.
Like women have gotten mad at me for that. Like, you don't want to go? I'm like, nah. You go by yourself. Go take your girls.
Or when you go, do you ever go and be like, all right, you'll look up like a club out there? Or nah, you be like, nah, just
That's the only reason why I go. Like, people don't ask me why I ain't go back to, well, I've never been in Korea. I'm Korean, never been in Korea. People ask me, I said, look, man, if I get a lot of gigs out there, you know what I'm saying, I'll go.
yeah.
I ain't going just to go, though. Oh, that don't interest me.
You think you kill it in Korea?
I gotta believe in myself, right?
Yeah. Wait, well, there's a lot of people like from here that like when you're like, oh, these fools are in what is it? Saudi Arabia. They're in all these places, and you're like, damn, like how are their jokes gonna hit with them? But it's a lot of people that like travel there or they live there that are like either they speak English and shit and they go to these shows. It's like you're not gonna be doing a show with a gang of fucking African village people, you know, and when you go to Africa, you be doing shows too, and like at a place with, and it'll be like military or stuff like that. You ever do those shows, benefit shows?
I did a military show before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fun.
Just like anything else.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
What gets you like excited about comedy?
I mean, every show. I love every show.
Yeah.
I tell you one of the funnest shows I've ever done in my life. One of the funnest shows I got my funnest show. One of the funnest shows I ever done was not all. One of the funnest shows I did was a transgender show.
Yeah,
Right? And I didn't know it was that. Somebody hit me up and said, hey, can you book like 4 or 5 comedians? I booked like 4 black dudes from the hood.
Yeah.
And like a Mexican dude. And we go down there and I didn't know what it was. And I was like, damn, this is interesting. You know what I'm saying? And I remember like it was at the beginning, it was really cold. It's such a difference in how they look, how they view the world. You know what I'm saying? These black dudes from the hood and transgender people, motherfuckers, transgender women going around getting everybody lap dances and shit, right?
Yeah.
And
we didn't know, dog. We didn't know.
and this nobody knew. But
You find out, dog.
One of my man said this. One of my man said this. He was like, this overweight trans woman who was walking down the aisle, And my man just stopped his jokes. Up to this point, this crowd is fucking awful. He looks and goes, look at you. Look at you. Now I know. Now I know your dad ain't proud of you. And dog interrupted. You know what I mean? And then, no lie, for the rest of the night, to be honest, it was a fucking trans people roasting session. Yeah. All they did was make fun of trans people. Yeah. Every comedian just kept frying the trans people, and they loved it. They're like, they loved it. They was like, yeah, that's hilarious.
Look at this motherfucker.
One dude came up and was like, man, I wish I could get my eyes bleached. You know what I mean? Like, and then one dude was with his girl getting a lap dance from a trans woman, and he was like, dog, this is disgusting. You know what I mean? And then they thought it was the funniest thing. And they loved it. And you know what I saw? The reason why I loved it so much is because, like, I loved them so because they were not sensitive whatsoever. They took everything on the chin. And after the show, everybody kind of chilled. People chilled. They didn't want to leave. Everybody was drinking, smoking, having a good time, kicking it. And I saw this. I saw black dudes from the hood and transgender people. They were both, I think they were Mexican. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was just talking, laughing, you know what I'm saying? And having a good time. I looked back, I remember just sitting back, this is what I consider a perfect world where nothing matters to me. I don't give a fuck what you are. I don't give a fuck if you're left, right. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, gay, worship the devil. I don't give a fuck. If we can vibe, we can make money, we could have a good time. That's all that matters to me. Yeah. I don't care if you got to cut your fucking dick off. I don't care. That's your decision. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will say this. If you do decide to cut your dick off, I go to the hospital with you, I'm gonna wake your ass up right before they cut your dick off. Like, you sure about this, bro? Yeah, you sure? Right when they got the scissors to your dick, I'm gonna be like, yo, you sure? Like, but at the end of the day, it's all, to me, it's all love. You know what I mean? And I loved watching that. I loved watching two types of people that I know would not ever cross paths and speak to each other when they cross each other on the streets. Show absolute love to each other. That to me is a perfect world and a beautiful story. You know what I mean? Like, whenever I reference anybody, a female, a trans woman as her, people get mad at me. Like, oh, it's a him, it's a dude. Like, bro, I don't care. That's what they want to be called. So be it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let people live. You know what I mean? I don't care. I mean, your beliefs might be different than mine. And there's people that I grew up with that have a problem with the way I think. Where it's like, I just want people to be. And leave people alone. I got my own problems.
Let people be and don't fuck with me.
Yeah, don't fuck with me. I got my own problems. I got to worry about. Fuck, I'm going to worry about your problems for. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, I'm going to worry about your personal choice. I can't imagine this. I can't imagine, because I'm a very empathetic person. I can't imagine believing that I'm supposed to be a woman. That has to be stressful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't need motherfucking any more stress than that. I believe, imagine you believe you're supposed to be a woman. Like, I couldn't even fathom that feeling. That feeling has to suck. You know what I mean? That it has to bring some type of mental trauma to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's all love. I don't care. I don't care if you're a Trump supporter. I don't care if you were fucking this or that. I don't care. I just don't care. It's your beliefs. Can we make money? Can we have a good time?
Yeah, can we have a good time?
Can I count on you to be a loyal person in my life?
Yeah.
That's all that matters. You know what I mean? Because your beliefs mean nothing to me. You know what I mean? You might persuade me on some things. If you tell me your point of view, hey, because this is what they say, right? If two people become close, you know the saying, right? If two people become close, right? And whoever is less attached to their beliefs will eventually believe what the other person believes.
Yeah, so you'd be like, oh, yeah, like when you tell somebody, you've been telling somebody, hey, dog, you this and this and that. And they'll be like, oh, yeah, whatever. And then they'll hear it from somebody else, and they'll be like, hey, Dick, did you know that? And be like, Dick, I just told you.
I just told you that shit.
They'll be like, oh, yeah, well, Dick, well, yeah, it is true. I'll be like, yeah, fool, what's up?
But, you know, look, there's people in this world, they don't have a strong belief in anything. They're easily persuaded. In certain cases, the things I know, me personally, if I'm not truly ingrained in some of my beliefs, yeah, you could persuade me to think differently. But there's certain things in this world, like what I just talked about, I believe. Yeah. I believe that we should love one another. I believe we should accept one another for how we are. I mean, okay, yeah, I'm not going to accept if you're a pedophile or a rapist or some shit like that. Like real extreme shit where if you're not putting harm on people.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You make a personal choice to cut your dick off, or you want to fucking turn into a man and shit. You want to put a beard on. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. It does not affect my. I guess this is the best way to put it. If it does not affect my life, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't care. God bless you for making that tough choice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because these are tough choices. You know what I'm saying? Like that. To say that to even a girl that think, oh, I'm a man, I believe I'm a man, that has to be a tough choice. Now, some people have brought up to me, hey, you don't think that's a mental disorder? Motherfucker, I ain't no doctor. It's not my job to evaluate that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not.
You don't think into it that deep to be like,
Nah, I don't
care.
need to. And then why the fuck is you fucking evaluating them? You ain't no doctor either.
Yeah, but
you got the same credential as me.
Who the fuck is you?
Yeah, and you want to you want to fucking, like, come on now. Like, hey, we ain't got time for that shit. Let's just live in peace and love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, for real.
Everyone do their
Get out
thing.
of line, get smacked the fuck up, though. But other than that, you know what I mean? Like, come on.
Smooth sailing.
No, that's all we need, man. Come on.
That's right. How was it growing up in D.C.?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I wouldn't say it was always sunshine and rainbows, but I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like, I've had a good life.
You had a cool life?
I've had a cool life. Like, I come from a loving family. And then, most of my friends are African-American growing up. And it almost felt like the perfect situation, because being like the only Asian, you get special treatment. I got special treatment from teachers, Sunday school teachers.
Oh, out there you were like the
I mean, like, I always, wherever depending on the church, but like, I think my hardest time is when, my mom actually went to Korean church during the week. That was, on Sundays, and I used to, obviously she made me go with her. That was honestly my saddest moments.
You grew up churched out?
Yeah, I know. Those were my saddest moments, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I did. And those are I couldn't wait to just get away from that. Not the beliefs, not what they teach you, because, love one another. And what they teach you in church is beautiful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, I never felt at home at church. I always felt like I was the outcast, or I felt, you know what I mean? It's something about where I felt more embraced, on the streets.
On the streets.
Yeah, I felt more like,
so
at the end of the day, you know what they say, those streets don't love you either.
Yeah.
So eventually you gotta find that love within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and when did you come out here? Were you like in high school or an adult already?
No, I finished high school. I was in my 20s.
And then what made you come out here?
Bro, I just got in a lot of trouble back home.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I got a lot of trouble.
Crazy shit?
Yeah, it was pretty wild, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
Youngster running amok?
Let's say that.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
The fast life.
It's so crazy that if I talk about it too much, I'm gonna start incriminating people.
Yeah,
and I can't really do that.
We done turned into one of those fucking podcasts
style.
about fucking, what we were.
Nah, everybody I know I grew up with, your secrets and your little situations are always safe with me.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't.
So you just left and you're like, you know what? Because if you stay over there, you're gonna keep doing the bad shit.
I probably would have been dead.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would have died. I'm pretty sure. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. Like, so there was like a group of Asian dudes like that lived the same lifestyles, and we all kind of bonded.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we're the only Asians in our. It would be like my other man. He was like, he had all black friends, and my other friend, and we all had a kind of special bond. Guess what? They all dead.
Damn.
Except for like one other dude that I knew, that I grew up with.
And you still fuck with them, or?
Yeah. I was just at his house.
Oh, nice.
Right before I came out here. You know what I mean? Came back. You know what I mean? But like, they're almost all, I mean, some of them died from natural causes.
Yeah. Don't
you know
think they
like,
got like
it wasn't just all murder, but yeah, some of them was murdered too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I would like, if you look at the percentage wise of what has happened, I mean, I'm not saying, maybe I would have survived. Maybe.
You're like, it's time to go.
But it was like, out here, I met like,
and did you start from scratch out here?
Yeah, I did. But I noticed that I didn't befriend people like that out here. I started befriending like I love people that just stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
That aren't into that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you're like, you don't want to leave and then come over here and do bad shit.
When people out here, they went back to my hometown with me out from LA
Yeah.
to visit, and they would told stories about what I used to do when I was younger. They were in absolute disbelief because of how wild I used
They're
to
like,
be.
wait a minute, you're
I'm talking about, bro, like I wasn't afraid to fucking bust nothing when I was a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you realize, and sometimes I wonder, where did that come from? Come from a loving family. I was very supportive family, good family, very, very religious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes I do wonder, like,
Hey, fool, those are always a locust.
yeah,
I've always known from all my homies that are, because I know, friends that, and the craziest ones that are super chill and you would never think, they grew up like their family, church. I'm like, Dick, why the fuck, what happened, bro?
Yeah.
Like, your brothers are cool, fool. You're just so, like, why you alone? Like, I don't know what it is either. Like, when they be like, hey, why you like this, and it's like, I don't know. Like, I didn't grow up with shit like that. And yeah, it's just a way of life sometimes.
Yeah.
But then coming out here, you went from doing that, you started from scratch. What did you do out here? It's because you said you didn't do comedy yet?
Nah, not yet. I was a sports memorabilia dealer for a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was doing good. I made a good decent amount of money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whatever. That defines differently for different people.
Do you still collect?
Not really.
No?
Nah. I still collect sneakers and shit, but I need to stop. My friend over there that you see back, she comes to my house a lot.
You're like those fools that have a whole room of fucking cakes.
Oh, I got 3 rooms.
Yeah?
3 rooms full of shit. Hey, in my house, how much shit do I have?
Of just shoes or different
Shoes,
shit?
hats, jackets.
Yeah.
I just love clothes.
Yeah.
And this is a weird thing. My family was always cool with clothes. I could ask my mother, can you buy me a toy? No. Can you buy this? No. Sometimes it's yes, but it could be
Can I
no.
get a jacket?
With clothes, it was never a problem.
You'd be like, yeah,
they
get this
always
jacket.
believed you should get clothes.
Yeah.
Because I noticed, and then my mother told me recently, my grandfather was like that. My grandfather would always buy them clothes. Like clothes is like a yes in my household.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's never like a thing. You know
Shoes
what I mean?
and all that.
Yeah, it's never like.
What's your favorite shoe? Or shoes, like, because fools are like, I like Air Maxes, I like Jordans, I like.
That's a tough question, man. If I gun to the head, my favorite sneaker,
Top 5 shoes right now.
I'd say Jordan 11 bread. I like Jordan 4 bread. Off-White 1 Chicago's. Those are. I guess they're all. I like black on black foam posits.
Oh, yeah.
Black on black foam posits. That's tough, bro. Maybe black cement 3s, maybe. Yeah, it's all Jordans, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
like,
you, top J's.
It just, what's funny though? Like I seen a thing where like, this toy I was talking to this little young drug dealer Mexican dude. You know what I'm saying? 20s, Louis sneakers, flies a motherfucker,
With the spikes.
fly kid. I don't think it was a spikes, but he had this nice pair of Louis fly kid, dressed perfect,
To the
beautiful,
T.
nice outfit, beautiful outfit. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, he's like, yeah, you don't like Jordans? He's like, man, those are old people's shoes. You know what I mean? I was like, damn. You know what I mean? It's all good.
Fuck, you're all right.
It's all good though. It's all good because every generation. Because at one point, I was 22 and I looked at what people was wearing my age, like that's old people shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. I'm not going.
But is Jordan the most collectible like shoe, or is it like what?
To me, yes, but it depends who you're talking to.
Like, because there's people is there people that is there like a market more? Is there other shoes that are in the same as like Air Maxes? Do Air Maxes get love like J's or not?
Not like J's, I don't think. But there are sneakers that get love. They're just more random. I think Jordan definitely has Kanye's definitely very, very, very was very sought after for a long time. And even some of his shoes hold substantial value still. You know what I'm saying? So Kanye's definitely one of them. Yeah, Kanye damn, I mean, who would have thought?
And
You know
he
what I
just came out designing and all the shoes, and they hit.
He's a very gifted person.
Did that fool make those big ass red boots?
I don't think so. I don't even
Remember
care.
when fools were wearing the
those fucking Santa Claus boots?
Yeah, like the elf on the shelf.
I don't know. I don't think so. But it wouldn't surprise me if he did. That motherfucker does everything well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, even if...
And when he had the bum clothes, remember when that shit looked like that? Fools were...
People were doing that shit
three
too.
of them, 4,000.
Look, this Kanye is one of them people, like, even if you don't like what he's doing or like a certain thing of him or his personality, whatever you don't...
Shit hits.
He hits on every cylinder. Like,
yeah. The motherfucker did gospel.
Impressive.
Hitting.
Everything he does to me is excellent. Or I might not like everything, but I like a lot of things he does. But it always resonates with somebody, something he does. Nothing, I don't ever see him flop. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure something of him had flopped at some point in time.
Even when he flops, that shit hits.
This is the
They're
crazy
like, oh,
thing.
this was dead right now.
I remember,
Boom.
I
He's
remember
up.
for years.
He's a billionaire now.
I remember for years,
goddamn.
you wouldn't even see Yeezys on the shelf because they'll be sold out even before they hit the shelf.
Yeah.
For years. Eventually, you saw them on the shelf after years. But that's impressive in itself. Jordans didn't do that. Jordans were on the shelf the first few years. You know what I mean? At least for a little bit. Of course, they eventually sold, but I'm just saying, like, you know, like, Kanye had a great run with sneakers, man. You know, it's just that, you know.
And those shits hit.
Man, he did a great job. He just done a great job with Nike. Look, he had shoes with Nike, Louis Vuitton, Bape, Adidas, of course.
Yeah,
you know,
all
that was his biggest one. I think there's not one sneaker. He's had a hot sneaker with every brand, multiple hot sneakers.
You like the Travis Scott collab?
I do, man. I think he does a great job too.
Yeah.
Like I said, bro, I'm not a hater. I like anything that's like, there's very few things that I'm gonna be like this. Like, even if I don't wear it or like the specific design,
Yeah, that's time.
I look, if it's doing well, like just like a comedian, that comedian might not be my cup of tea. But if that comedian's making people laugh, selling tickets, what can I say but to give him props?
Yeah.
Even if I don't like it, even if I don't understand what you're doing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's still love. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see you. You know what I'm saying? I see you doing your thing. And props to you because this is a crazy business. You know what I'm saying? So in order to succeed in sneakers, in comedy, in these businesses that everybody wants. That's what everybody wants. You know what I mean?
The sun comes out for everybody.
Yeah. Not anybody could get a job at McDonald's. Anybody could get a job at motherfucking Wendy's. Not everybody could get a job doing stand-up comedy and make a living from it. Not everybody could make a sneaker and let it sell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They said once you, like, if you're like whatever, an artist or whatever, once you have a sneaker, that you're that's it. You're like, that's it. Like P-Rod, like all these fools that have their shoe, Chad Muska, all them, like they're gonna be forever. Their fucking shoe. People are there's gonna be some guy in 2050 that's gonna be like, I want a fucking Chad Muska shoe, white ones with the red thread, you know, like, that's what's crazy. What about bootleg shoes? Like, you notice that fools are like, whatever, I'll wear these motherfucking bootlegs.
That's not my style.
I trip out on fools that try to stun on fools, and you're like, dog,
I'm not wearing that
they're
shit.
like, you see me with these, I'm like, dog, they're fake.
For once, I've tried them on before. My friend had some. I tried them on. They feel bad. They feel like shit. You know what I'm saying?
Do they look real though?
They look real. They
You're
feel
like, hey,
shit.
like if you see them, you'll be like, oh, that shit.
I'm good. I'm good on
What
that.
do they say? It's a smell, no?
Sometimes, man, these are
because sometimes
some of
these fools get them
really
from
good.
the actual.
They're getting really good
place, no?
They're getting really, really good. It's like minor details now.
And it's like, well, some place said the only thing you won't get is the smell. Everything else is there. The whole count, everything. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers be noticing that
I mean, why? You know,
fools go out of hand, though.
That's your thing. That's your thing. And there's people that I know, I've seen it. I can just tell it's fake by the way it just sits on the.
When they walk on them?
You can just tell by the way the shoe leans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, nah, it's not real. You know what I mean?
Like,
sometimes you can tell. I mean, sometimes you can't. I'm sure there's motherfuckers that wear this shit like, oh, that shit is private.
Have you ever got did?
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh, fuck. And somebody told you, like, hey,
you know what's crazy?
These are fake, fool.
I got did by a police officer. I found him online and I hit him up and I bought some sneakers and then I bought and then I bought some shoes from him. I probably spent $1,000. Bought like 2 or 3 pair of sneakers from him, and they was fake. And
All
I
three?
hit him up about it. Yo, these are fake, bro. And then he was like, and he started talking shit. I hate when, like, this happened to me earlier. I hate when you're wrong, but you're talking shit. You have no right to talk
that's
shit.
when fools get mad and they're like,
No,
what the fuck? You're like, hey, fool, nah.
Because, like earlier today, like, I was at Home Depot, and then, like, you know the key machine where you copy? I was getting keys copied, right?
Yeah.
I was getting keys copied, and for some reason, after I paid, the machine didn't drop my keys. And so the employee
Start banging that
got
shit.
the manager. No, they got, well, you know, I don't. They got the man. I'm gonna let y'all handle that. So the manager comes, and this bitch gives me an attitude. I'm like, bitch, I'm fucked over here. You know,
I
got
just
fucked.
paid this shit.
I just paid this shit.
Stay
and
here
didn't get my
10
keys.
minutes watching this
I was like,
motherfucker.
why the I had to check this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, don't give me no goddamn attitude, bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? I just paid money. I'm your customer, and you giving me attitude? Her face just went right back to, and then one of the employees like, man, no one talks to her like that because she's so mean. I'm like,
Yeah,
don't give a
why,
fuck.
that's why she's like
Don't
that.
give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you're not doing that shit
Yeah,
to
I'm
me.
like this, man.
You might be able to do that shit to everybody else. You're not doing that shit to me. And let me tell you something. If you do that shit to me, you better be paying me a lot of goddamn money.
You get that key?
Huh? Oh, yeah, of course.
They
Yeah, I got it all
opened up
done.
real
I'm just
quick.
saying, like,
Get an extra, and I'm saying I want an
Yeah.
extra one on the
Come on,
strength for this weight.
come on now.
Get a little dog
That happened too.
thing
Yep.
for the dog and shit.
Yeah, you know, gotta straighten that up. You know
What
I
you
mean?
get a key? Did you get a design on the key?
Oh yeah, I got
Because you know they get
Got
you
Darth
can put
Vader?
everything.
Darth
Yeah,
Vader?
you got the
Darth
Raiders.
Vader. What did I get? Some shit. There's a girl. I had to make one for a girl. So a pink joint.
You made a couple keys.
Yeah, I had to make the same key a few times for my
Here you
business
go,
because
here you
everybody
go.
need their
Here-
keys. You know what I'm
Here you
saying?
go, real quick. You know what I'm saying? Whenever, don't even call.
Yeah.
Just come in. Here you go. Bam, like that.
Yeah.
You know what? Something easy for the Max. Letting you guys know we're about to go into commercial break. Letting you know what keeps the wheels spinning.
That's right. That's right.
Meet Suavecito, the world's finest pomade with an unrivaled all-day hold. Suavecito looks, feels, and smells so good, your comb will be begging for more.
Oh yeah, give it to me, papi. There it is. Oh.
Suavecito, get it, hombre.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Thank you guys for checking out our sponsors. We want to break into our new segment of our show, What's in the Fridge, to let you guys know what we got going, what they have brewing over here at Cervezacito Brewery, our proud sponsors. Let's check it out. You said you don't drink. Huh?
I don't drink beer.
No problem.
Yeah.
This is just to show everybody this is our sponsor.
Was I supposed to pretend like I drank beer?
Nah. You open
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just lying.
Today we got the Torta Pounder in the house. Check it out. This is the Food's Gone Wild.
Torta
beer.
pounder. All
I'm
right.
saying when you're feeling, I'm saying ready to go, hit them with a little bit of Torta Pounder and let them know. But yeah, everybody, thank you to Cervezacito for sponsoring our podcast.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys. Thank you again to Dante for coming through. We want to
Thank you for
spend
having
a
me.
special shout out to Hadar, Los Angeles, for keeping our guests nice and fly, nice and high. I'm saying go check out Hadar on Instagram at Hadar, HAYDAR. Los. And if you want anything good and green, hit them up. Tell them 3 Plates sent you in the house. But yeah, we got any shout outs you got?
Shout out to everybody, my whole crew. It's too many to name. Oh, shout out to my people's Ayoshi Hara for bringing me down. That's my people. That's my dog. Shout out to Precious Hall, Dior, everybody that I'm down with. I love y'all so much. And John Brickley. I love y'all because you always most of them my day ones. So much love to them. I got a show the 24th before our show. 24th. It is at the Newport Beach Tennis and Pickle Club. Good lineup. Pablo Francisco, Harlan Williams, Todd Glass. So it's a cool
Players on that
It's
lineup.
a cool lineup. Jay Lawson.
Do you have an Instagram or
Yeah.
YouTube?
My Instagram is Dante Chang, DanteChang. Follow me or don't. I really don't give a damn.
You could check out Dante's stuff on the bottom right here in the links below the
Right
video.
there, wherever it is.
You could click on it and it'll go directly to his
February-
Instagram and all his pages. you
February
can check out.
22nd, I'm at the Ice House with Ahmed, Ray Lau, Kiki Young, Aiko Tanaka. A lot of Asians on that lineup.
Nice little, you know what I'm saying?
You can probably get a fortune cookie at the end. You know what I mean?
Happy ending?
Maybe a happy ending. Not for me though. not if you a dude. If you a dude, you can forget about it.
No, but yeah, everybody check out Dante on all his reels, YouTube. Also, don't forget, January 24th, Chistecito at the brewery. We're going to be right there holding it down. Dante's going to stop by, close it out, let everybody know what's cracking, bringing the funk. We got Scoop DeVille in the building. He's going to be on the
Scoop
wheels
DeVille.
of steel. Scoop DeVille, OG. Know what I'm saying? He's going to be right there spinning after 10 o'clock. The party starts. Everybody's going to go crazy. I'm going to pop lock battle somebody. Know what I'm saying? So come out there. Make sure, you know what I'm saying, you ready. You got the moves because we're ready to go. But it's going to be fun. Make sure you guys go. January 24th, Saturday night from 8 to 10. Cervecacito Brewery, Chistecito. I'll be hosting the night.
What he just said.
We have Nitty. Sack in the
Nitty.
building, Drew. We have Eddie West. We
West.
have
Yoshihara.
We have El Amigo.
Amigo.
And we have Dante Chang in the building, everybody. Thank you for watching another episode of Holding It Down.
Hold it down.